IMF renews call for El Salvador to reform Bitcoin policies and regulatory controls. Crypto regulation. El Salvador IMF staff are said to be working with Salvadorian officials to finalize a program for economic stabilization and growth reforms. Last updated October 4th, 2024 at 7:39 GMT. 3. Crypto reporter Shalini Nagarajan. Crypto reporter Shalini Nagarajan. About author Shalini is a crypto reporter who provides in-depth reports on daily developments and regulatory shifts in the cryptocurrency sector. Author profile share copied last updated October 4th, 2024 at 7:39 GMT3. Why trust Cryptonews? With over a decade of crypto coverage, Cryptonews delivers authoritative insights you can rely on. Our veteran team of journalists and analysts combines in-depth market knowledge with hands-on testing of blockchain technologies. We maintain strict editorial standards, ensuring factual accuracy and impartial reporting on both established cryptocurrencies and emerging projects. Our long-standing presence in the industry and commitment to quality journalism make Cryptonews a trusted source in the dynamic world of digital assets. Read more about Cryptonews. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has again urged El Salvador to scale back its Bitcoin policies and overhaul its cryptocurrency regulatory framework. Julie Kozak, director at the IMF's communications department, said during an October 3 press conference that the agency's staff are working closely with Salvadorian officials. They aim to finalize a new IMF-backed program to stabilize the economy, implement adjustments, and support growth-promoting reforms. IMF calls for Bitcoin risk management. She further noted that tackling the risks associated with Bitcoin is central to these talks. With respect to the details on Bitcoin, what we have recommended is a narrowing of the scope of the Bitcoin law, strengthening the regulatory framework and oversight of the Bitcoin ecosystem, and limiting the public sector exposure to Bitcoin, she said. Also, she noted that El Salvador's budget proposal is a positive step towards strengthening public finances. At the same time, she stressed the importance behind strong implementation. IMF earlier warned El Salvador about Bitcoin's volatility. The IMF has raised concerns about El Salvador's Bitcoin policies before. Right after the country made Bitcoin legal tender in September, the IMF advised reconsidering the decision, warning of financial instability due to Bitcoin's volatility and a lack of consumer protections in crypto transactions. This advice also hinted that these innovations could complicate future IMF financial aid. By August 2024, while the worst risks hadn't materialized, the IMF still urged El Salvador to improve transparency and strengthen risk management around Bitcoin activities. There is joint recognition that further efforts are needed to enhance transparency and mitigate potential fiscal and financial stability risks from the Bitcoin project, the agency said. Follow us on Google News.